Queen and Handyman here, talking today about smoke detectors. And when I first got in this business, I had no idea that there were two types of smoke detectors. I just thought there was one. But there are two. One detects smoke and one detects flames. So ionization is more accurate at picking up flaming fires. They are very problematic with false alarms because they are designed to sense flames, not smoke. So you do not want those near your kitchen because you're going to get a lot of false alarms because it's trying to figure out, like, is this a flame? Is this smoke? I don't know what it is, blah, blah, I'm going to go off anyway. How that ionization works is that there's a small amount of radioactive material between two electrically charged plates. When the smoke comes between these two plates, the flow of the ions is interrupted, and that causes the alarm to go off. Of course, this drives people crazy because most people put these things near a kitchen, and it just goes off every time you make a steak, for example, or a hamburger. And people take them down and they put them in a drawer, and then when something happens, they don't have a detector, and that's a problem too. Iowa, Massachusetts, and Vermont have banned ionization smoke detectors as a stand-alone detector. And I've just recently read that they're also being phased out from the fire safety industry. So I would look to see what you have in your house. It may be no longer valid. The next type is called the photoelectric. And this is good at picking up the smoldering fires. This is what I would put outside of my kitchen because it's designed to catch the smoke and be more accurate and not give you those false alarms that you get with the ionization type. The smoke enters the chamber, reflecting light onto a sensor, which triggers the alarm. There are combo sensors. There's combo smoke detectors too, which have both the ionization and the photoelectric in there. I think that's cool. They're more expensive. I think that they, if you really want double coverage, it may be worth it to you to do it. The last thing I wanted to say was that the National Fire Protection Association recommends that every smoke detector be replaced after 10 years. That radioactive material that's in the ionization, for example, has, it just end of life, and you will get false. It'll just start going off, and you put the batteries back in it, thinking that it's going to be fine, and it continues to go off. It's end of life. There are different beeps and lights that you can look at. You have to pull up a manual to see what signal it's giving you to tell you the message. But you should, every stamp, if it doesn't come with a sticker on it, typically on the back of the smoke detector, it'll be stamped with a day, date, and year. Look at that. That'll tell you how old it is. I looked at one the other day. It was 15 years old. Typically, real estate agents, when you're doing like house inspectors, they will go through and that will be called out that the smoke detectors need to be replaced. So, it's just a great safe thing to do. And in that time, or when you do that, make sure you get the correct one for what works for you. All right. Thanks so much for watching. And I hope you have, nice solid nights of sleep without your smoke detectors going off. And I hope this helps you accomplish that.